Hello there, Kathy Madavan here, just hopefully offering you some encouragement and some solidarity during this interesting season of life. Just really want to stand with you, my online friends, people who I know are just really doing such great work at the moment in their own lives, in their own families, in their own friendships, in their community. So I'm just cheering you all on. It's just, we are really seeing, I think, in this season, both the worst of people, some people were just behaving really selfishly, but also we are definitely, and actually I hopefully more predominantly, seeing the best of people. It's been incredible to see community groups, Facebook groups, churches, friendship groups, families, just reaching out, neighborhoods, people who've never spoken before, suddenly connecting. So it's really great. However, let's be honest, this difficult time has also thrown up some moments that are life-defining moments, and some of them are moments that we've had a say in, they're in our control, but some of them aren't. For some of us, like, there's been some real kind of disappointments in this season, and some people some serious losses in this season as well. And so I just wanted to really speak about that today. It's not an easy subject, but in my book, Irrepressible, one of the chapters in here is called Navigate Waypoint Moments. And if you don't know what a waypoint is, it's, on your map, you get that upside down teardrop, like on your sat nav. That's a waypoint. People who are pilots or sailors know they see it all the time on their navigation charts. And waypoints are kind of milestones along a journey. They're moments where suddenly you stop and you look at where you've come, you look at where you're going, you maybe change direction, you re-navigate, you reorientate if you need to. And waypoint moments are critical. And I don't know about you, but I've experienced my fair share of waypoint moments over the years, and some of them can be good waypoint moments, right? So it might be when you take a new job, or maybe if someone proposes to you, or you meet a new friend for the first time and you just click. So there's some great waypoint moments that are life-defining milestones. But also for many of us, let's be honest, our biggest learning points and our biggest growth points, and probably the most difficult waypoints, have been the tough ones. Our church actually renamed itself last year to Waypoint Church, and we love it because we just feel like we're all on a journey. Whatever your faith is, whatever your sense of spirituality is, we're all on a journey. And we all have those waypoints. We all have moments where we need to reorientate, and we all need each other. We can't do it on our own. So that's why we're called Waypoint Church. And I wanted in this book to write something about waypoints. For us, we had a serious diagnosis of my husband's eyesight, excuse me, when he was about 25 years old. That was a waypoint for us, where suddenly our whole life looked different. And I don't know what your waypoints are right now, the ones you can look back on, or maybe the ones you're facing right now. But I wrote a little acronym, is that the word? I think it is, for the word waypoint in the book. And I just wanted to quickly scoot through that in 1 or 2 minutes, because hopefully if you are facing a waypoint at the moment, a challenging one, or someone is, I would just really encourage you to dig into this process of waypoint process, just to think about how to navigate this waypoint well. So the first thing I talk about is W, which is wait. W, wait. First letter of waypoint is W. And this is about allowing yourself some time and not rushing forwards. If you've had some bad news or a disappointment, or you're struggling, just let stuff sink in, let it soak in. Don't rush to respond. Don't send stinking emails straight away. Lesson learned the hard way. Just let that stuff percolate. Try and get some sleep. Just wait for a moment. So don't rush in a tough time. Second thing is A, which is acceptance. So this is about honestly coming to terms with the reality of where we find ourselves at the moment, and getting vulnerable with yourself, allowing yourself to be honest about your feelings, not masking them, not blaming them, not sinking into despair or in a bottle of gin, but actually accepting and owning the reality of where you are. If you are a person of faith, praying about it, being honest with God, journaling, talking about it with friends, just accepting the reality. So wait and then accept. And then Y is for you, yourself. And this is about you being as kind to yourself in this moment as you would be to somebody else going through the same thing. Very easy to blame ourselves, to beat ourselves up, or to expect unrealistic things of ourselves. But actually, yes, for sure, we need to accept responsibility if we've got some stuff that we need to learn. But let's not shame ourselves in a tough moment. Let's be kind, show some self-compassion. Moving on to P, this is for people. So don't get isolated. So easy in a difficult moment to hide ourselves. We withdraw. We all do this. Most of us do this. But actually, stretching out for help is not a sign of failure. It is a sign of strength. So stay connected to the people you love. Stay connected to people who will help you, who will make you laugh if you need that, who will sit with you if you cry, even if we have to do it over a screen for now. So just don't withdraw completely if you can help it. O, orientation. Choose your direction. So this is when you've had time to process and adequately face the right way, like intentionally choose the posture that you want to adapt and face your destination. Maybe begin setting some goals. This isn't going to be on the first day, but when you're ready. I, imagine the best outcome. Imagine a way ahead. Imagine what would your life look like playing forward from this point. Like imagine the best outcome and start just trying to do what you need to do, which leads on to N, and I've spoke about this in another video, which is next steps. Do the next right thing. So just plot the next step in the direction. Think about the things that makes you, your values, your purpose, the people that matter to you. Stay accountable to someone if you can. Just plot your next steps. And T, finally, something I say all the time, which is trust the process. This is not the end of your story. This is a chapter in it. It might be a pretty crappy chapter, but it's not the end of the story. And so we just need to trust the process. You won't always feel like this. This too shall pass, as they say. So, you know, that's kind of a little framework that I use when I think about waypoint moments. It's easy to say quickly, but actually it's better to look through properly and to think about more deeply, particularly if you are at a waypoint at the moment. If you are, and I can help, just reach out. But I wonder if you are reaching or you are in a waypoint at the moment. I wonder if this is a landmark moment for you, a milestone in any way, a waypoint for you. If it is, I'm just sending out my love, and I'm sending out my compassion and my prayers actually for you at this time. And be good to know how you're doing and how you're coping. And if any of those little points resonated with you, let me know, and I'll speak to you soon. Bye for now.